Will you just hurry up already?
A week has passed and many others might be asking a few questions about Arcane's latest IP. So what is Deathloop and how the heck do you even play this game? Well, worry not, because we'll give you the fundamentals of this Game of the Year contender.
Okay, here goes.
If you're familiar with its developers, Arcane, you would know they made the iconic stealth adventure game Dishonored, which was celebrated for its impeccable style and fluid gameplay. Deathloop isn't like Dishonored though. Sure, the similarities are obvious and both are first-person shooter titles, but what sets them apart is the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want to. Dishonored limits the players with its moral choices, but Deathloop says kill every motherfucker if you want to.
You're doomed!
Well, Deathloop is a never-ending cycle of Colt and Julianna's rivalry as they lock their crosshairs for all eternity. Well, unless you break the loop.
This time I'll let you see yourself out.
Yup, we dated.
You could play as Colt in its single-player campaign and make your way around 4 major areas, all trapped in a constant state of Groundhog Day. Your goal is to stop this crazy space-time anomaly and get out of Black Reef in one piece.
Here goes.
To break the loop, you will have to eliminate the source of this phenomenon, the visionaries. 8 targets. These powerful egomaniacs are scattered all around Black Reef, and it's up to you, your Colt, to take them down one by one. To stop the loop from happening again, you have to eliminate all of them in a single day. Failure to do so will put you back on the beach again, with nothing but your memories and your basic loadouts.
Am I supposed to do this every day for the rest of my life? Fuck that! I'm breaking this loop.
These visionaries are not easy to kill. Some are deliberately hiding themselves from you, while others are keen on killing you first. You must find a way to lock them into one place and hit 2 or maybe 3 birds with 1 stone. Tracking down these visionaries is a lot of work, but exploring the game world and reading documents scattered all around can take you to a lead. And these leads will give you the information you need about each of their schedules and their weird rituals. Maybe you can force a certain visionary to attend a party at nighttime, and in that way, you don't have to spend all afternoon taking him out to death's door. Talk about efficient assassination.
Code 1, sign 0. See you at the party, Igor.
So it's up to you to make these efficient assassinations in order to kill all 8 in one day. The game is separated into 4 times of day: morning, noon, afternoon, and nighttime. After each visit to its 4 areas, the game will advance and enemy movements and patterns will change. Once the sun rises on the next day, the game starts all over again, resetting Colt and putting him back to where he started. Get the most out of the day by exploring and finding leads about the visionaries. Colt can retain memories after each cycle, so that's a good thing, and you can use the knowledge he acquires to your advantage. Things like safe code locks, open shortcuts, enemy patterns, and the visionaries' plans will make loops easier after every reset. The hunt for these visionaries is long and hard, but Colt has a few tricks up his sleeve, literally.
It's cold and weird.
Trinkets can modify Colt's stats, giving him more armor and health, as well as powering up his guns for those recoil controls and accuracy boosts. But sure, guns are cool, but superpowers? Even cooler. Taking down certain visionaries will reward you with a slab. Slabs are the game's central source of supernatural power, and not the one from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Return the slab.
These anomalous objects will give Colt the power they need to zip and zap all around the map. For example, the Shift Slab. It can enable Colt to teleport over short distances. This is like the Dishonored's Blink ability, and it can help with navigation, especially when it comes to shortcuts and breaking through windows. Colt also has a permanent slab available for him in each run. This lets him revive 2 times before succumbing to his death and resetting. That means you only die 3 times per run. Any more than that is game over and you can kiss your run goodbye. There are multiple slabs available for the player to acquire. But to get these powerful items, they have to get them the hard way. That means you have to kill a visionary, but they are not easy to kill. Here's a tip. Slabs can be upgraded for more oomph. Killing a visionary or an invading Julianna will drop an upgrade that'll improve your already OP abilities. Like the Shift's upgrade, for example, which can extend the range to where you teleport. It's pretty handy for reaching out to unintended locations or secret entrances. There are more slabs available in the game, but we won't spoil the rest of them, so it's up to you to discover their unique abilities. Deathloop may share roguelike mechanics, but it's far from it. Levels are not procedurally generated, and each death isn't all too punishing. This is all thanks to Infusion. This supernatural process can let you keep your slabs, trinkets, and weapons after a loop forever.
Who's the super scientist now? Ah! You and me, baby. Together forever.
But of course, this kind of process makes the game too easy, so it comes with a price. Throughout the game world, mysterious objects are found oozing with time travel juice called residuum. Colt can absorb these mystical mumbo-jumbos to infuse his favorite gear. And if you want to maximize your run, you can get more residuum by taking down visionaries or an invading Julianna. Now with Infusion, you don't have to worry about losing your favorite silenced gun or your slab ability to a stupid or pointless death, so don't worry. And as for saving, the game autosaves after each location. It's not returnal.
Black Reef, this is Julianna Blake. There is this confused idiot who thinks he can just destroy what we've built here. His name's Colt. Everyone have a fulfilling day.
Julianna is Colt's rival and they've been doing this shit for over 100 years. If you're playing in online mode, you'll eventually be invaded by another player's Julianna. They can kill you and mess up your run, especially when you have good gear and are full of residuum. But taking them down first can give you nifty rewards and you get to keep your run, safe from the eyes of another player. But players who don't enjoy this experience can opt for a single player mode, and free from online invasions. With its online PvP, this also goes both ways. Players can also play as Julianna in a separate game mode. They can invade other cults and kill them. So you have to keep your eyes open when a Julianna invades your game.
I'm coming for you, Colt. And you better make this fun for me.
Like Colt, she has a unique slab of her own. She can disguise herself, posing as a normal Eternalist using Masquerade. This can trick other cults into thinking they're not the real deal. Invading other players is fun, but it's not the most seamless experience as the game server isn't too friendly at times. But when it works, it works. It's a breath of fresh air from the usual Hitman-like adventure of Colt. But it's not always easy. Julianna only has 1 health bar. Once a cult kills you, you die and you're off invading another cult's timeline. But you don't have to worry about your progress. Invading one timeline can let you experience, and this can increase your Julianna's abilities, powers, and stats, even without killing Colt. Taking down all visionaries in one day might be an accomplishment, but there are a ton of mysteries scattered all around Black Reef. Despite being limited to 4 major locations and separated by 4 different times of day, the game world is rife with secrets and replay value. I mean, it's a game about time loops, so there has to be more, right? There are multiple side quests that reward you with insane firepower, like the Strelok Verso. These dual pistols can transform into a submachine gun with just a press of a button. And like Arcane's Dishonored, there are multiple ways to take down each visionary, so it's all up to you on how you handle your execution. Guns blazing? Good. Stealthy? Even better. You could even finish an entire playthrough with just your machete, so use that as a challenge. Deathloop is a great game. While the servers are a problem sometimes when playing as Julianna, the single-player campaign is enough to keep fans of the stealth and action genre satisfied. And for new players, the freedom of choice and doing anything however you want to is the game's best feature. If you have more questions, you can comment down below and we'll give you a tip. That's it for Deathloop, and tune in for more videos on how to play games.